Hello, everyone. Welcome to another inspiring episode of Powerful Talks with Shylaa, where women rise in their voice, worth, purpose, and power. Today, I have a very special guest. She is the epitome of true power. Her name is Anshika Singh. Hailing from Delhi, India, she also has her roots in Haryana. She has done her mechanical engineering and now she's moved to Germany. And besides being a professional, she is also a political leader. In fact, I have a long intro about her because she has a bigger vision and she has done some amazing things already here. She is a graduate of Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University. She's worked at Maruti Suzuki in India. She moved to Munich, she got married, she pursued her master's in Automotive Production Engineering in Ingolstadt, and she has worked as an intern with BMW, and now she has her career in procurement. But Anshika chose something bigger. She believes in one powerful principle: be in the system to change the system. From joining CSU Bayern to securing the third highest votes among 267 candidates in Munich's Foreigners Advisory Board elections, she has become a voice for the Indian community here, mainly the expat community, mobilizing voters, creating awareness, enabling funding for cultural initiatives, building direct bridges between citizens and the decision makers. And now she's contesting for Munich City Council and District Committee, which is called Stadtrat München. So, what is her next big vision? Let's hear from her. Hearty welcome to you, Anshika.
Thank you, Shylaa. Thank you for having
This
me.
is the first time I had such a long intro. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. It's my honor.
Thank you, Anshika. So, yeah, I would love to know more about you. I'm sure our audience as well would love to know a lot about you, what you do,
Yes.
right? So let's just go back. How was your childhood? How did you start? Looking at politics or anything that you were interested in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, I think I have had a normal childhood like many of us have had, in India. I am from Haryana, but I'm brought up in Delhi. We used to visit our grandparents almost every week on the weekend.
Yeah.
And we are two sisters. And my sister is rather an art person. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Yeah,
So my parents have been quite liberal in letting us choose what we would like to do with our careers. And they've been always there to support us.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's been a wonderful journey. I've had a great childhood, and I studied in Delhi in a convent school, in a girls' convent school.
Yeah.
And it happened so that I also studied in the girls' university.
All girls.
All girls' university
Girl
in
power.
Delhi.
Okay.
Yes, and when I first joined my job in India with Maruti, and there was no other girl in my department.
Okay.
Yes, we were...
Big change, isn't
Big
it?
change. We were 35 around, and I was the only girl. And there were male colleagues of my age and up to the retirement age. So, but I didn't feel any different.
Yeah.
Because I think at home we didn't really get an upbringing where, our parents differentiate between boys and girls. And we had all the freedom to pursue our choices. So for me, it was okay. It was nothing strange.
Yeah.
But many people said, oh, wow, girls' school, university, and now with all the men at office.
Yeah.
And I used to go to the shop floor, factories where we had the press machines and the Lieferanten and the vendors. And they were also all men, at the factories, at the suppliers.
It's like working in the field. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was responsible also for the upgradation of the vendors, quality management. And some of the vendors did not have a washroom for girls. Yes, that is the reality,
Okay.
And yes, it was an experience,
Yeah.
It was an experience.
Yeah.
To be there and, then also to get accepted you know,
That's
as
the main
a girl.
thing, actually,
Yes.
right?
Because you have the qualification, you have the knowledge, and then slowly you build the rapport to get accepted. You know, because for them it was strange.
Right.
You know, a young girl in Maruti uniform is coming, and she is our, mentor.
Yeah.
So yes, it was quite an experience. Was good because at the end I made a good relationship, and they had also accepted me.
And you also learn a lot, right, through this journey.
Yes. You. I think when we are in college and university, you think we can do everything, but as we get experience, then we become more humble,
right?
And then we also get to know that we don't know everything, and we have to learn. And it is always important. It has been my lesson, to be humble and be open to learning, and then you definitely succeed.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful.
Yes.
And then you moved to Germany?
Yes. I was working, and our families found each other.
Yeah.
So it was like a modern arranged marriage.
Marriage, okay.
So my husband was already working here in Germany, in Munich, and we somehow got connected through our families through these online matrimonial websites.
Okay.
And yes, I first of all was very clear that, I will go for an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I could not, I could not have a partner and not tell my parents,
Right.
I did not want to live a life of lie, have a relationship with someone and not telling my parents.
Okay.
Tell my parents only when you want to marry. So I was clear from the start that I'll go for an arranged marriage. Of course, my voice was also important, and everyone, this is what the modern arranged marriages should look like. The parents give their opinion, the child gives their opinion, and then when all of us said yes, then only it's a yes.
In India, arranged marriages are more like two families getting married.
Right. Yeah. And that is the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so much connected with my mother-in-law even now. We call every second day, and my husband maybe every month. So you become an integral part of the family from both sides.
Right.
Anyway, and my mother-in-law is also doctor. She's PhD, and it was important for me to have such a family where they know education is important, and they support the career also of a new family member.
Wonderful.
Yes, and even my husband's grandfather is also PhD from the USA in those times. So then I was really sure that the culture and the values in this family align with ours.
Right.
Yes, and we made the decision. My husband came for the Christmas vacations. We met, and the families met, and after 1 year we got married. In 2014, and 2015 I came to Munich.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. So you came here in 2015.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I think the very first thing we all do is learn the language.
Right.
Was it the same for you?
Right. Yeah. Yes. I tried to be proactive, so I started in India itself. Before our marriage, so that I integrate better in this new society. I started in India, A1, A2, and then I came here. I think the first 2 months we explored around, like the shops here and so public transport. And in the 2 months the course started. Yeah. And of course I did till B1 first. Okay. And yes, I applied for masters then. Okay. Yeah. In Ingolstadt, masters in automotive production, because we live in Munich, but I found the course offered there aligned more with what my work experience was. Production processes. Yeah. And that's why I made this effort to travel to Ingolstadt every day, because it was a choice with, the courses that was offered. Okay. That were offered. Okay. Yes. All right. It took around 2 years. It was a 2-year course. And then I did some internships in different companies, also BMW. Did my master's thesis also there. Went to India for a project with BMW. Nice. Yes. Okay. Yes. And then I started in procurement job also at a bus and a truck OEM here in Munich.
Lovely,
yes.
lovely.
Yes.
And then you became a mother.
Yes. And then just before, during the Corona times, yes, our first child, our first son is born then. Then, since then, you grow when you become a mother.
Absolutely.
I mean, life.
It's like a rebirth.
Right, right. It takes some time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's different for different people, but it takes some time
to accept that you're a mother.
Yes, within 1 second, you're responsible for a new life.
Yes.
And I slowly understood. I understood the first few nights when we came home. My parents were not here.
Yeah.
It was COVID time.
Yeah.
It was my husband and my first experience, and my little one was crying when we came home.
Yeah.
And I was so paranoid. I said, what to do? What to do?
Yeah.
My husband was, he was calm.
Yeah.
Said, you sleep, I'll take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, the initial times, with your first newborn,
absolutely.
I think.
As a new mom, I think the very first rule is you don't have to know everything.
Right.
You don't have to do everything. Right? Because it's like the first time.
Yes.
And you have a life in front of you, a tiny one who's so dependent on you.
Right.
Right? Wonderful, wonderful. So you had your first child. Okay. And then how did all this political journey start?
Okay.
So were you always interested in politics?
Actually, in India, I didn't get, much time or the opportunity to involve myself in politics, in school, in the university, studying mechanical engineering. We had classes 9 to 5, and after that we studied also at home. The day was over. So actually, no, I did not have much time or opportunity to think about in India, but I was always interested. And I knew that, if you have to change something, then you must act on it.
Right.
I mean, you cannot just sit and blame others. If you don't like something, you act on it.
Exactly. You be the change and then bring about that change, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
And even if everything is good, you can still make things better. So 2019, within 4 years, I got the citizenship. It was quite quick. I applied and I got it in 6 weeks. I mean, it was quite an exception. And then I thought, now we are going to live here. So I want to be a part of the decision-making process. Then I saw different political parties. I went to their events, had talks with, their representatives from my area, viewed their websites and what they stand for. It took 3 months or so.
Yeah, because the first step is you getting that awareness of, what the political scene is here.
Right.
And then you getting into it. Right. Yeah.
So I was always connected with the news, and then I wanted to connect with the people there and so on. And then I decided for one political party, which I thought is aligns with my values.
Right.
But every political party has its plus and minuses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very rare that, you align you can align yourself with the political party 100%. Because we are all individuals, and there have to be differences.
Right.
Otherwise, it would be too blatant. No.
True.
That cannot work.
True.
Yes.
And you were the first Indian, first Indian woman as well, right?
Yes.
To get elected.
Both, yes.
That's such a great achievement.
I mean, that is what I say. The achievement is for the whole of Indian community and also for the expat international community.
Yes.
So it was 2022.
Yeah.
COVID, then people were getting out, I think 1.5 years it took. People were getting out. Then my party asked me if I would like to contest for the Foreigners Advisory Board of Munich. But I had already resumed working then, and my little one was 2. And I said, yes, it's a good opportunity. I can bring some change. but so much has happened, and I thought 24 hours, do I have the time
I know
to do that?
Full-time job, full-time mom.
Yes.
Right? These two itself is like a big deal.
Right. And here in Germany, we don't have like house help like in India.
Right. Yes. Right. I always say, you're the queen, you're the maid.
Yeah.
So you end up doing everything. Yeah.
And anyway, it was 2022, and I thought, okay, 24 hours, but I will support the list. Every party can make a list. Actually, Foreigners Advisory Board is politically neutral. So parties can make a list, but we don't say it's from the political party.
Okay.
Other people can also join. Yeah.
Okay.
So I let my name a bit lower in the list.
Okay.
So and there were other people who were quite excited,
Who were already part of this party.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are other people who were already also
They were
very
Indians
excited.
as well?
No.
Okay.
There are people living here since longer, who also come from different nationalities.
Yeah.
Some were German citizens, some are, some not yet. So few were already very excited, and I thought, let them take their chance to be ahead in the list.
Okay.
So that, they get elected. They have the time.
Right.
Because I'm very clear. I mean, really, with time, with my years passing in life, I feel I have grown to be an honest person. I couldn't say that about myself in school. I have had, some notes. But if you ask me today, I'm an honest person. I am really not greedy for any position. If I have some position, I want to justify it. Otherwise, I don't want to take it up. So I was expecting I'll not get in, but I will help with the campaigning and all to get an exposure. That how things work.
Right.
And then I told a few of my Indian friends, hey, I'm contesting. You can vote for the list, and so they said, can we vote? I said, yes, you can vote. You must have got the voter's ID. In German, it's called the Wahlschein.
Right.
And a couple of them said, hey, we got something, but we threw it away.
Because not many people know that we could also vote here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That is the notion.
Yeah.
Because you think if you're not a citizen yet, then you cannot vote.
You cannot vote, yeah.
And if one person would have said to me, I would have ignored that. I spoke with a few, and a few people did say that,
Right.
And then it struck me.
Yeah.
I have to spread awareness.
Absolutely.
We are voting illiterate here. We do not know anything about the political system.
Yeah, because these notices, they don't even reach home. It directly goes into the trash from the post box, because we feel that, okay, we're not eligible yet, so we don't have to vote, right? Yeah.
So then I felt it is my responsibility to spread awareness. It was not about my winning or not. Immigrationsrat or Foreigners Advisory Board of Munich is anyway a voluntary or ehrenamt job. I don't get any salary for that. I don't know, a few euros for a for a meeting or something, but I don't get any salary for that. It's purely community service. And it requires a lot of hours during the week, on the weekends, a lot of hours. So anyway, I had nothing to gain from this financially. But when I heard of this, I felt it is my responsibility to spread the awareness so that we Indians come to the next level and we understand what is our right, and it's also a responsibility.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it is required, and people also here from 25, 30 years, they didn't know about it,
Wow.
They said, we would like to vote. I said, please keep the Wahlschein, the voter's ID, don't throw it away.
And how long does this journey take for you to create this awareness?
Yeah. Okay. So we had the list in January. We fixed it. Elections were on 19th March. And I started speaking with a few friends, just telling casually. So 1.5 months. Yeah. 1 month. Then I organized awareness sessions, with groups, with clubs, so that first of all, what is this election? you are allowed to vote, even if you're a German citizen now, but from another country originally, you're allowed to vote.
Right.
And what's postal voting? Everyone can do postal voting also if you're not there on the voting day, right? And how to vote. So in India, we just go to the voting center and we have the ballot box and we just press the button and the sound comes, beep, and it's done.
Yeah.
But it's not here like that. You get a really big paper where maybe 20 lists are there, 50 candidates, and so on. And you have 50 votes. You can, divide your votes among different candidates. You can give your vote to a list or so.
Interesting.
And if your votes exceed 50, then your ballot is invalid. Or you can give even 3 votes to one candidate because you want to prioritize the candidate.
Nice.
People didn't know that, so we spread awareness on that.
Nice. Yeah.
So
this whole process, it's like it just creates that know-how for people to firstly understand as to why they are voting.
Right.
Right. And then go about doing it.
Right.
So yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So yes, why they're voting and how to vote. And many people did postal voting that time and also went on 19th March. I think it was 19th March. And I was not expecting to get in. And the main thing also when people got together is that I said, let's come together as India, not as a Kerala Kerala club or a Maharashtra club or a Tamil Nadu or a Delhi club. Let's come together as India, to take us to the next level.
Right.
And people really felt that, and the message really got through. And then I got the 3rd highest votes in Munich.
Wow.
Yes. From 267 candidates, and it was the turnout of the Indians who did that.
Wonderful.
And it is our own success. We together as a community.
Yeah.
It's not just me. Never have I said that, and I stand by it. Every person who made the effort, to inform himself or herself, and to spread the word. It is all of our success.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you've been honest in your thoughts, honest in your action, and you've become the channel between the lawmakers, the decision makers here, right?
Yes.
And for the Indian community. Yeah, because when we come to a foreign land, it takes time for us to understand, the ways of living here, right? The laws, the rules, the regulations, and everything. Yeah. And it's also important for us to understand that there are so many amenities, right, that are available as expats and how to make use of it. Right. And of course, in a righteous way.
Right. Yes, that is very important. We were talking also before. The righteous and the correct way. We speak about politicians and everything. Politics is a dirty game. I mean, I heard about it, but when I got into it, I got to know that. But I don't like to get my hands dirty. I think we should. My personal mindset now, it's been 3 years. It has been also an emotional journey for me. Like Foreigners Advisory Board of Munich, it's not the president of Munich. We're not the president of Munich or of Germany. But even for this platform, there are certain political games. Yes, I think politics is a dirty game. But I feel even if you are in the dirty game, don't throw dirt on anyone else.
Right.
Move ahead on your path.
Right.
And the honesty comes through.
True.
Honesty comes through. And I think there are many politicians, but leaders are only few. So
absolutely.
It depends upon your moral standards. You see.
I think values.
Values.
Right? Value-based leadership is. I think this is so important in any of the domains, right? Any platform that you're in, but mainly when you're in politics and you're a leader, right? You're leading a community or a state or a country, whatever, right? I think this value-based leadership is something that's so important.
Absolutely.
So critical.
You can have the qualifications, you can have, the knowledge. these things can be gamed.
Yeah.
But the character building, no one can teach you in a class.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And your character shows when people are watching and when people are not. And tricking yourself, I think it is, it's the worst thing you can do to yourself. Just be honest to your conscience. Nothing is permanent. I think 3 years I've realized, there have been struggles, where I have felt maybe some colleague did like this or like that, which I felt hurt about. But in those moments, I also realized it takes strength to be quiet, to be morally upright. If someone throws something on you, you don't need to throw it back. It comes through your conscience. Be honest to your conscience and just follow your path. Yes, everything aligns itself. Just follow your path. Be straight. And don't look here and there.
I think being wise wherever you are, right? Any situation, there's always a war. But you need to be wise whether you want to choose that war or not.
Right. Very well said.
That's true. When we were speaking earlier, and also when I was trying to know more about you, one thing that kind of stayed with me was when you mentioned that you're creating this awareness, you've created this channel right now, between the Indian community and the German lawmakers, decision makers, whether or not you're going to be a part of this community as a leader, as a political leader, still you're bringing about this change.
Right.
That was something that was so meaningful. Right. So it's not about your position that I'm the leader here, so you better follow me, but bringing about this change.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. This is the main purpose of it. Because I think leadership should not be person oriented. I may not be there tomorrow. Maybe someone else will come. So, but I always took our community, people, different ferines, to the political stage so that they can have also direct connections with other lawmakers. So it is a sustainable relationship that the Munich government can build with the Indian community.
Right. You mentioned you take them to the Rathaus, to community council, right? So that they directly meet and also understand what actually goes on.
Right. So we have the yearly receptions, for example, from Foreigners Advisory Board of Munich, and if the events at the Rathaus City Council. So it's an honor to be there, and I have taken these 3 years many Indians also there, the representatives. So you get to know, how the system works, how it is, and it's an honor. And you can make direct relationships with the colleagues. So it is not about thinking, letting someone else in the front. Absolutely not. We are together a community, and you don't need to fear anything. I mean, we can only gain if more people come forward.
Absolutely.
Yes, our community, we can only grow, and there'll be more respect for Indians in general. I mean, I see myself, as Indian, but also as a German, and I was a world citizen. So it would be great that one day, we don't have that difference anymore. These 3 years, I feel justified, to have justified the position which I was honored and I'm still honored to hold. The term is going on. I took the Indian groups or community also to Fest der Kulturen. That's the festival of different cultures in Munich by the government of Munich. And many Indian groups, music, dance groups have performed on the stage for the German audience. It's a summer festival. And many music groups are also known to the German colleagues, my politicians, my politician colleagues, lawmakers. I mean, it feels good, that they get to know the culture and that they know that there is a big Indian diaspora here.
Right.
Because it was clear for me that I didn't want to project an image that only I am there.
Right.
I want people to be connected, with the government, and to bring the groups and the art and dance forms,
music, and even Indian food.
Yes, so Indian food. Yes, so I have got the caterings done from the Indian restaurants.
And Germans love Indian food.
Yes, and Indian passionate cooks here.
Yeah.
So for the summer festivals and all, it's the first time that Indian cuisines were also served. And we have our own meetings every year from Foreigners Advisory Board of Munich. So there also we got, an Indian restaurant. It helps in many ways. Yes,
right.
And I'm in the cultural committee, and also the financial grant committee of Immigrationsrat, and so I have the power along with 7 of my colleagues. We are actually 15 total, but 8 of us are specially elected to the Financial Grants Committee. We can grant up to 5,000 euros for any event, for any project, to international diaspora, also to the Germans, if you do something of integrating or so. And many Indian communities have benefited financially these 3 years. And yes, because we didn't know it earlier. The people had invested money from their pockets to do events, to do projects,
But the fundings are available from the government.
The fundings are available.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a fortile, it's an advantage that I am sitting directly in the approvals committee.
Right.
But I also tell our Indian brothers and sisters that they also POWherFUL and Bit 6 Ausschuss. I'm also contesting for Bit 6 Ausschuss from my area. These are also avenues from the government where you can take the funding.
Okay.
So it's
how easy or difficult is this process?
It's a bureaucratic process, of course. You have to fill the form.
That's where the question came from. So I was just wondering. Yeah.
So I did sessions, actually training sessions with many people and vereins on how to fill up these forms. So we have actually done a lot of groundwork, in educating our community here. Also how to apply, fill up the forms.
The normal German way.
Yes, and you have to,
give all the details.
And you have to check the deadline. If it's one day beyond the deadline, then we cannot take it and all. So yes. So I have the email prepared with all the details, which I send to everyone who asks for it.
Sure.
And then we can always have a call or meet if you have doubts and want to know in detail.
Yeah.
And yes, you apply, and then the Office of Foreigners Advisory Board, they check it, and after they said, okay, all the details are filled, then it comes to our table.
Okay, for approval.
And then we mostly decide to approve.
Right. Yeah, I think that's very interesting. Because a lot of us do different things, right? Different projects, be it art, music, dance, or, for example, our podcast that we're running right now.
Right.
Yeah, and we would definitely, want to have some sponsors, some fundings and all of that. Yeah.
Yes.
And we're all working hard and doing something, right, for, to bring about that change or whatever you're bringing, to the table.
Yes.
Yeah. And if the process is such, and if we have this understanding, it'll make it a lot easier.
Right. I mean, if you're doing for the community, why not?
Yeah,
of
exactly.
course. And that is why these local bodies are there to support this work.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful. So, coming from different countries, different parts of the world, right? And us being, Indian women, right? We're brought up differently, right? Few families, yes, they're open-minded. Few families are different, and our cultures are different. The mindsets are different, right? And then when you land in another country, right, you'll have to kind of adapt yourself to that particular environment, right? So what are some of those challenges that you faced as an Indian woman coming here all the way, be it at your workplace, your corporate environment, and of course, being a part of politics.
Okay, yes.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, here, like at my home in India, I didn't really feel the difference, or this differentiation, of a male and a female there, because I had that upbringing, My sister is an artist and mechanical engineer.
Right.
So we had all
you mentioned it was more like open-minded, and there was never a differentiation. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And in fact, coming to Germany, I think Germany is also more open, and I feel the women here are quite empowered.
Yeah.
So I didn't really feel I didn't really feel any shock as an Indian woman here. In fact, I think usually you come, there are some cultural changes that you see. For example, at work, my husband was already working here, and he told me, at office, people are very direct, if there's some mistake in a presentation, your colleague can tell you directly. He doesn't want to pinpoint to you as a person, but he wants to point out the mistake in the work. And he briefed me initially itself. And then I understood. But there are Indian colleagues who take it emotionally, because we are not very used to telling the mistakes directly. And because the Germans are very direct, and I think I'm also become a German in some way, I can also be direct, without spoiling the relationship with the person. So that was something new for me. But I accepted it gracefully because I was briefed about it. I had the good fortune. And also that, we have, if you become friends with someone, the friendships are very real and long lasting.
It takes time.
Yes.
But once you're into it, it's forever.
Right.
Yeah, I have experienced that as well.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
You don't need 100 friends, but if you have 3 or 2, they will be forever. So this is also a difference that I saw, and in fact I like it. I have some long-lasting relationships also here, and this is what we saw.
Wonderful. So as a woman, as a mom mainly. Right? Taking care of your kids. You have 2 kids now. One is 5 and one is 2. Right? 2 little ones. The other day, even when we were talking on phone, I know the little one, he needed you, and then he was crying, and you had to cater to him. Right? So how do you harmonize or integrate? I use these words because I personally don't believe in work-life balance. Because if you try to balance, you're like 50% here and 50% there. You somehow need to create that harmony between all the things that you're doing.
Right.
Right? But how do you do that? Despite doing so many things, right? You have a full-time job, full-time mom, taking care of your household, and politics, and also trying to build this community and working on bridging this gap between the Indian community and the decision makers, all of it. So, how do you harmonize all this?
Good question. I think I first say thanks to God that He gave me the strength always to be grounded, and have a calm mind. With calm mind, I can plan my day better. So I have my time with the kids. And I cook in the morning, for the day. So it's done. And, have your enough sound sleep. And most importantly, thanks to my husband, that he is so supportive.
You have a good support.
Also with the kids and everything. So in Germany, I think family is the core of everything. If anyone wants to do something, you need support and understanding from family. So I say 100% thanks to my husband, that he pitches in every time, and the boys, my husband and the kids have a good time. I make sure, they have something to eat, I cook. And also when sometimes I miss out, they find something for themselves. So mornings and office time, you work, and then I have dedicated time for the kids and all these meetings.
Do you have to go to office every day, or
no, we can do home office.
Home office as
yes,
well.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then
that helps, isn't it?
Yes, that helps.
A lot actually.
Yes.
For me, being a single mom, for me, it's so important that I do home office
right.
so that I'm around when my son is back home from school, and I have a dog, and
Yes, and in the evenings it's mostly we have the meetings, these political meetings, and also like this office meetings, Immigrationsrat, where we have applications and we have to take decisions, because it's ehrenamtlich, it's a community service, so we don't have meetings during the day. So during the day we do our jobs where we get our salaries.
That's nice. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And evenings we invest time because it's community service.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And how much time do you spend in the evenings on this?
In the evenings, maybe twice a week, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good enough. So
Yes.
you're able to somehow manage with these things, and you have some visits or campaigns or workshops that you do, to bring about these awareness and all that. I mean, does it happen during the weekends?
Yes, I think mostly during the weekends when people are free. And 3-4 hours at the weekends we can do. There are different things. Not every weekend, but we have these campaigns or so. Any topic could be, and at the weekends now that so many Indian communities are coming up, there's something or the other festival also,
Okay.
So I usually go there. We're invited and interact with people, and their people also have the opportunity to speak with me. If they have any concerns, then we can address the issue. Yeah.
Okay.
So I like to be connected. Many people know me already, and I also want to be connected in the people, so they know that if a person is in a power and position, that person is there for them.
And how has your experience been in your corporate environment?
A corporate environment, I totally separate my corporate professional office and this politics. This political office, because this is ehrenamtlich, and my professional work is from where it's my office work, professional work. So I like to give my full over there, so I don't let other things interfere. That is bread and butter. But my experience there has been good. I mean, it's a respectful environment, mostly in German companies, and many people are quite understanding.
Nice.
When you have families also, and the work should be delivered. That is the main thing.
Right. Yeah. It all goes by trust.
Right. Yeah. And we deliver the work, and there is a good, as you said, trust in the team.
Yes.
And we also support each other, and we rather help each other as well. Nice. I don't see much competitiveness. Yeah. Everyone is on their own path. And 5 o'clock it's off, so it's off. Like overtime, you already know that we don't have much overtime in Germany here, but if you have overtime, then you get it reimbursed with the holidays.
Right.
Yes, but yes, my professional life has been quite good. It's going good, and I separated from the political office.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. I often work with women a lot as part of my coaching. So a few challenges that I always get to hear, right? Or even I have experienced that quite a few times. Sometimes I do, whether it's in the business environment or corporate environment, right? Firstly, to voice out what you have to convey. Yes. Secondly, to be heard. Right? So both are equally important.
Right.
Yeah? So it depends on the environment as well, the environment that you are in. Right? But I see many women face that challenge. So what would be your tip or advice that you would like to mention here? Because I see that power in you, right? When you voice out certain things, and it's not easy to be a part of this kind of system where you will have to speak you have to be heard, you have to make decisions, right?
Yes.
So any tips or suggestions from your end?
Yes, I am in different, areas within the political party where I have to be heard as well, and I'm hearing. Here in our community, where I mostly have the role of hearing and taking the things forward. And the third is actually my political office, the governmental office, where I have to make the decisions. So these are different emotions that I experience and different situations. But what I have experienced is always be genuine. Sometimes I don't find the exact German words, to express something. I don't sometimes. But be genuine, take your time. And you don't need to be, worried or nervous for anything. Be it anyone standing in front of you. If there's an intimidating person standing in front of you, you don't need to. I mean, there's nothing to lose or gain. You have to put your point, just be genuine. Even if you don't find the right words, give yourself a pause. And people actually listen. You don't need to say everything very quickly in one sentence.
You don't have to be loud to be heard.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, be genuine and take your time, and it's not, every situation will not be easy. Yes, it is not easy, and it takes some courage. Go for it. It will keep on improving.
Right. I think just take that first step. And then see how it goes.
I remember the first time in 2019, I went to the room, where we had like the CSU political party. They had a reception, and they were all German and Bavarian people, and I knew no one, and I remember the emotions I felt there, to enter a room full of people who don't speak the same language. I mean, I could speak German, but it's totally different culture and everything. But just take the first step, as you said,
Right.
And I have a set of people now, the party, who are very close to me, and we're always there for each other.
Right.
Yes.
Did you ever feel the need to prove yourself twice, Like, sometimes you'll have to kind of, keep mentioning or re-mention whatever you have said. Because you want people to understand you better. So was there any challenge similar to this?
Yes. I think earlier, not in these 3 years, but earlier, I have experienced what you are saying, the need to, put yourself twice so that you're recognized, your opinion comes through.
Because know you're going in the right path. But you want them to understand that.
Yes, I experienced this, but not in these 3 years, because I understood. I mean, say once, the ones who have to understand will, and the others will take their own time. So I understood this, that I don't need to. Whatever the right people will understand.
At the right time.
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't need to, and no one needs to hanker for, letting what they want to convey come through. Saying once and conveying once is enough. And the idea, the message will stay.
Wonderful. And is there one fear that you feel you have within you and that you're working on?
In regards to general?
In general. So let's say, because, you are putting your hands in, all of these things. You're working there with different people, with different kinds of people. You also need to understand the nuances of these people when you are in such an environment, right? We as individuals, we know our limitations. We know our vulnerable self as well. And we keep working on it, improving on it, right? So being a part of so many environments, right? Is there something that you still feel that, okay, I'm working on this and I need to get better?
No, I think I had this, but I figured it out soon. The burnout, because there are endless meetings
Right.
from everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you think, oh, you need to go everywhere and you be there everywhere. And, the fear that, oh, if I don't go there, will I miss something? Or the people would mind, from both the sides.
Yeah.
That fear.
Yeah.
But then I understood, we have 24 hours. We are humans. And
do as much as you can.
And justify what you are doing if it's aligning with your conscience. Yes, then do it. Yes, you have an honest heart. You are doing for the people, and just do it in a sustainable way.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful.
I mean, you don't need to copy anyone. If someone is doing something, you also need to do that.
Yeah.
No, a sovereign.
Yeah.
Sovereign. Be sovereign and have a sustainable working style.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So our our brand, right? It's called POWherFUL.
Yes.
So, and our podcast is called POWherFUL Talks, right? So if I have to ask you, what does power mean to you?
What does power mean to me?
Yeah.
Power mean to me, what I said, being sovereign, not being affected by and getting distracted or being lured by what anyone else is doing, being steadfast in your values, in your conviction, in all times. That is power.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes.
Because you know yourself better.
Right.
Awesome. So with that, we move to our next segment, which is a rapid fire round.
Okay.
All right. So with this, we move to our next exciting segment. It's called the rapid fire. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so it's mainly called the powerful quick sparks, right? So I'm going to ask you some questions. You can answer in one word, one sentence. Sometimes you can also elaborate on that answer. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Delhi or Munich?
Delhi or Munich? Both. Once a year, Delhi.
Once a year, Delhi. Okay. Politician or a corporate leader?
Politician or a corporate leader? I'll just choose the leader.
Oh, that's a wonderful answer. Okay, good. Leadership means?
Being sovereign and being steadfast to your ethics.
Wonderful. That moment when you got elected out of 267 contestants, what did it feel like?
I just woke up and saw my WhatsApp messages and I was like, okay, it happened. That was my first reaction.
That's it?
Yes.
That's it?
My kid was calling me from the other room. I think moms can understand.
Yeah. That was your first preference. Yeah.
And then after 15 minutes, I got to my mobile.
Yeah, and then I think there was a moment of realization.
Yes.
Something big has
happened. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. One stereotype about Indian community you would want to break?
That we are not punctual. I mean, I think we are Indians, we are very adaptable. And in India, everyone seems to understand just without saying that 15-20 minutes or half an hour is just added.
Yeah.
But when we are very adaptable. Here we are all punctual. We are required to be punctual. So we are punctual. So we are actually not always the people who are late.
Yeah.
It's the culture in India that, or in Mexico that we are in Spain that we are like that. But here we are not. So actually we are not the latecomers. We adapt to different scenarios.
Wonderful. In fact, today you messaged me that you'll be late by 10 minutes. And then I messaged you later that I will be late by 15 minutes. And then we understood each other. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Okay. So, Indian food or German food?
I'm a vegetarian, so Indian food.
Indian food.
Yes.
Okay. Spicy or sweet?
Spicy.
Okay. And what's your level of spice?
It has. I mean, I can eat spicy as we do in India, but I don't. But I don't cook too spicy here with the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Munich is a mountain city, so mostly mountains, but beach once a year is good. Yes.
All right. Power feels like?
Power feels like being in control, but the danger of not letting yourself being swayed with it. So you have to be careful. And be grounded. That's most important. Otherwise, you lose yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
True power is knowing that you are in control and still be grounded.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Because with great power comes great responsibility. Right? Very nice. 10 years from now, you see?
I see myself.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it.
Okay, then let's shorten it. 5 years from now.
5 years from now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see myself engaged more in the German political government system. I see myself grown more spiritually, you know. I see myself grown more also in my profession, you know, and grown as a person. I mean, the other titles, whatever your profession, your career, politics, or whatever you're pursuing, I think those are secondary.
Right.
But how you develop as a person,
yeah,
that is most important. So I want to upgrade myself as a person in the coming time and not degrade. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
I think we don different hats, right, with all the multiple roles that we play.
Yes, multitasking. We are
multitasking.
Yeah.
The main thing is working on your inner self.
Right.
Wonderful. Very nice. Yeah, with this, we're through with the rapid fire round. And that was really good. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. So we have our signature segment. It's called Powerful Let Loose, where you let go of all your doubts, your inhibitions, your fear, right?
Yes.
And you just bring out your inner self, your creative side, your imaginative side.
Yes.
Right? So what would you like to do for us today?
We discussed about it. I can sing, I can dance.
Anything that you want to do.
Yes, but I can read something. You know, this Don't Quit by Shiv Khera has inspired me since childhood. And a quote from the Gita that I integrate in my life.
Yeah.
So, I'll read the Don't Quit first, which, you know, has been with me since I was a child, since my school time. So it says by Shiv Khera, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you are trudging seems uphill, when the funds are low and debts are high, and when you want to smile but have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out. the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit.
Wow. Wow.
So this has been with me since my school time.
Wonderful.
And we all have times when we think it's so difficult.
Yeah.
But the journey becomes just easy when you get to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And then you go down. So
right.
When things seem hard, then you must not quit,
Yeah. Yeah. I think whichever path you take, the purpose is always bigger than the struggle.
Right. Very well said.
Wonderful. Very nice.
And that I tell to children as well, who say, it's difficult. I said, before it becomes easy, it is sometimes difficult.
Yes.
And when you reach that stage, it will be easy. Yes.
Wonderful. Very nice. Beautiful.
Yes. And one phrase that we talked about from Gita that inspires me, I think it's for everyone. It lets me work in a very stress-free manner. It says, Karmanaye vadhikarastema phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur mate sangostava karmani. That you have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to expect the fruits of your actions. I think in India, we have been hearing about this quote since childhood, some way or the other, through television, through our parents, or some way. But it also says, never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities. And don't be attached to not doing your duty. Don't run away from what's your dharma or your duty is. So I did not understand the meaning of it in school, neither in university. But in the recent years, yes. I mean, we put our effort in doing some things. But we shouldn't be sad if we fail with the result.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
We gain the experience. We have invested something and we have gained the experience, We are not entitled to win every time. And that's okay. So I have understood and I've accepted it. And that lets me work also in a stress-free manner. Letting me lose that I don't have that pressure that I have to win.
Right.
I will give my best.
Right.
But I don't need to win in every situation.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I think through your journey, I feel this is the biggest lesson that you have learned yourself, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. We can fail as well, and failure is sometimes necessary. Failure is also a stepping stone to your success.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Very nice. I think this was one of the best moments of this episode. Really nice. Yeah. So with this, we're moving to the end of this episode. I think it's been wonderful talking about so many different things that you're doing, right? So many different aspects that we all got to know, right? About our community here. How do we build on it, right? How do we adapt to it? And how do we work on creating or building our own strength, our own businesses, whatever we want to do as expats coming into different countries. So I think it was really wonderful to know all about this.
Thank you.
If I have to ask you, what is your next big vision that you're working on?
The big vision is, it'll come along the years, but I can say I'm contesting for Münchner Stadtrat, Munich City Council elections on 8th March 2026. I am in list 1 at place 68. And for Bezirksausschuss, that's the district committee, number 24 in Munich, in Feldmocking. I'm at place 13 in list 1. So I would be very honored if you would want to support me by writing a 3 in front of my name in the list. By that way, you can make your impact more by giving me 3 votes. So I would be very happy to have your support.
Wonderful, wonderful. So March 8th is also International Women's Day.
Right.
And we have this, powerful woman standing for these elections. So please do vote for her. I think people in Munich, it's so important for you all to go out there and vote for Anshika here. Because she's the one who's leading this, and she's the one who's going to help all of us to bring about that change.
Thank you.
So please do vote for her.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, very nice. And I think it was, this is again, one of the best episodes I can say. It was really nice talking to you, Anshika.
Thank you.
We have our viewers watching this episode. If there's one message you would want to convey to our viewers, and especially women, right, who are aspiring to be like you, right? So what would that message be?
Oh, my message, there are many, but I give one. So aspire to be better, whatever you are pursuing. Build yourself in that, improve your skills, be sovereign, we talked about what is power, be sovereign, it takes some time to understand to be sovereign, but you don't need to copy anyone else. Grow in your journey, be sovereign, and remain honest to your own conscience, We are not going to get anything by copying anyone else and by doing what the other person is doing. Go ahead in your journey in a sovereign manner, in an honest and clean manner.
Wonderful, yes. Wonderful. I think I can see, I can hear, I can feel that conviction coming from you when you are saying this. And I think women, as women, we have this inner strength. We just need to identify that and nurture that, right? And then we all can reach great heights.
Right.
Thank you so much for being here today, right? And I also have a small gift hamper for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
There are some goodies inside, but there is one.
Can I take? We can take out. Yes.
Yeah, which we normally show it.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love seeing your expression as well. So, Anshika, you're truly powerful. Thank you for being here today. And I think that the conversation was so impactful, right? It's going to reach out to many of our viewers here, and especially women, right? And thank you for being here.
Thank you, Shylaa. And thank you to your team. Thank you, everyone, that you are also doing these podcasts. Not just me, many other women who have achieved something, and you're encouraging, bringing by this platform, many can get encouraged and pursue their ambitions. So thank you so much for this initiative of yours.
Thank you.
Yes.
And this is also, greatly motivating for us that we are going in the right direction.
Yes.
So thank you once again.
Thank you.
When a woman chooses to sit at the table where decisions are made, she doesn't just represent herself, she represents generations by making an impact. I think this was a message that we all received from this amazing episode with Anshika Singh. And there are more episodes coming up with some incredible women coming on board. So please do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, POWherFUL Talks. This is your host, Shylaa, signing off, and see you again in the next episode.